Well, good evening, and welcome to My Psychic Connection. I'm your host, Journey Ryan. It is Monday night. That means you guys are here with who? Me, Journey Ryan. All right, guys. Happy to see everybody walking through the door. I hope everybody is ready to get their questions answered tonight. The internet is acting up a little bit, so if I'm a little jumpy or a little choppy, please bear with me. Hopefully it kind of works itself out as we go through the show tonight. Definitely want to say hi to everybody. Hi, Blanca. You are on my list, sweetheart. You jumped the list earlier today, so the thing is that if you want to jump the list, just let me know so I can put you on it, guys. We do have a jump the list, so if you don't want to wait in line, go ahead and click the link here. Let me go ahead and post that for you guys so everyone can see it. I see everybody jumping in saying hi. Remember, all you got to do is say hello. We automatically put you on the list. Remember, guys, if you said hello before 15 minutes before the show starts, that doesn't count. 15 minutes before the show starts, that's when we start counting the people that are saying. And the only way you can jump on 15 minutes ahead is if you're on our YouTube channel. Remember, we are coming to the edge of the end of this month. That means we have a drawing coming through. That means somebody who is a subscriber and who has ring the bell on YouTube, his name will be pulled and a gift will be brought to you guys. Now, this week, or this month, we are giving away a smartwatch. So we'll be giving away one of our smartwatches. Or if you are a member on the website, you have your choice between getting a smartwatch and getting minutes on the website. That is up to you. But depending on who it is that wins the prize. So remember, if you guys aren't a part of MyPsychicConnection.com, go to MyPsychicConnection.com, sign up, get your free minutes, and you get 3 free minutes when you sign up to talk to your advisor, plus the additional minutes is whatever they're charging. So I'm really excited to talk to everybody, so let's get this show on the road. All right, so our first person is Blanca. Go ahead and put us your question. Since you jumped the list, we'll go ahead and put you first. All right. Good to know that someone's home. Thanks, Jeannie. The thing here, let's see if anybody else is jumping the list. That way we can keep track while we wait for Blanca to go ahead and put her question up. Now, remember, guys, when I call your name to put your question up, that's when you put your question up. If I tell you to get your question ready, just go ahead and get it ready, but don't send it until I call your name, because I'd like to call a couple people in advance. That way we can go through the process fairly quickly. All right, Megan T. Megan, you are next, so please get your question ready. You jumped the list. And let's go ahead and take Blanca's question. Blanca. All right, it says, would like to know, is there any important messages my husband has for me to really know? Well, your husband's been around you trying to cheer you up, so he's talking about doing some stuff. And I know that you're trying to keep yourself busy, but the energy is showing me, and what he's saying is like he sees you going into like this depression and really needing you to open it up and do something, motivate yourself. Says not a lot of I do give, I know, just want anything. Okay, so, honey, he's telling you to do something. He wants you to get busy, do something. You need to occupy your time. Your time seems to be getting full of downtime. We need to do something different. Plant a garden, do something with a friend, have coffee. He wants you to get remotivated to do something. He feels as though you're spending too much time separated. Said sorry, written wrong. That's okay, honey. I got what you were saying. You know, you got to keep doing things. That's what he wants you to keep being motivated to do stuff. Move yourself forward. Keep things going. That's what I'm seeing here. So just keep doing things that occupy your time. He doesn't want you to fall into the sadness. And he's also saying something about communicating with him. He can hear you. Talk to him as though if he were right there. He's going to find ways to try to get you to understand, show you subliminal messaging, pay attention to the messages. He's talking to you. And it just so happens to go along with what you were talking about. So keep your eye out on those messages. He's trying to get you to focus on certain things. So other than that, I mean, he really thinks that things are going to come together well. I see some important information that needs to be taken care of. Make sure you get that kind of stuff done. Don't wait too long in order to get it completed. He's really funny. He keeps telling like old man jokes. Just like corny little, well, they're corny little dirty jokes in a way, but they're funny. He says it's something that she liked. He would say something that way. He just loved to make you laugh. Says, okay, thank you. Yes, I do separate myself, but yes, I understand. I'll talk to him. He wants you to talk to him like you're there. Stop using other outlets to try to talk to him when he can hear you. Now, to hear him back, if you're for that kind of connection, definitely go for it. But he sends subliminal messages so you can receive them. So you can see him talking directly to you. That's what I saw. So open yourself up and look for those little signs because you're going to find them. And they're just little funny things that he does. You know, he knows that you've been frustrated. I keep seeing frustration. Things are frustrating you kind of easily right now. He's saying, don't let that get the best of you right now. Because I do feel like the energy's kind of tense, but you're trying to be happy at the same time. But he's saying she's being easily razzled, easily frustrated right now. Don't let her get that way. She's stronger than that, and she's better than most. He thinks the world of you. It's just, he sees a lot of sadness right now, and he's not that he's upset about it. He understands, but he also wants you not to mourn him all the time. He's wanting you to know that he feels good and that he feels safe and he's protecting you. So know that he's around and he's listening. So if you have anything to say to him, say it. And when you talk to your mediums and things like that, they're going to see that and connect with that. Said, oh, thank you. I want to hear a joke. Yes, I want to get a house, but I'm scared. Don't be scared. Oh, you're awesome. But just don't be scared. I don't know. He keeps saying something about margaritas. I don't know what the margarita thing stands for, or maybe it's just drinking and he's showing me a margarita because that's something I like to drink. But he's showing margaritas and having a good time. So, must be a Mexican restaurant. I'm seeing food along with it. But he's saying that you need to get out. Find somebody to go to a Mexican restaurant. You know, have some good food. Something that reminds you. Some place that you guys went together. That's what he's saying. All right, Blanca, thank you. She says, I love margaritas. That's why he's showing them to me. I got you. Okay. If the connection's there. All right, sweetie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's always a pleasure having you on here. Your husband loves you. He's constantly saying it. And he's saying something about, start dressing back up. You're dressing down. You don't usually dress down, usually dress up. So get yourself back to the way you were. He sees you not doing things like you used to. He's saying continue that. All right, let's keep on going. Our next person is Megan T. Megan says, oh, hang on one second, Megan. Let's go ahead and see if anybody jumped the list. If not, so I can tell the other person to get their question ready. Sorry about that, guys. Megan, I almost jumped right into your question without getting somebody else ready for the deal. All right, guys. All right. Oh, we got quite a few. Hang on. All right, Kaylee T, get your question ready, but do not post it, okay? Get your question ready, but do not post it. Sorry, guys, I'm writing down some names here. as we got people that jumped the list. So we're going to go ahead and put those up. Remember, guys, I'm going to go straight down and grab everybody's names here. So, all right. Those are the ones I got so far. So, Kaylee T, get your question ready, and we'll go from there. All right. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and post that link again. Some new people in the room, so let's go ahead and let them know that they can jump the list. Guys, just say hello, and we'll get to you as fast as we can. This is my journey. Just wondering what I need to focus on in the next few weeks. I've been focused on personal growth and not fixated on things with Elizabeth or Eliza. The lack of communication is driving me crazy, and waiting for her to come forward sucks. Laugh out loud. Also, 333-444 have been repeating numbers, and I've been seeing a lot since we talked last week. Okay, so the energy that I'm seeing here and the things that are circling it, from what I'm gathering here, the energy is, everything about, making things happen for you. Start working. I know you're working on personal growth. There's a few more personal growth energies that I feel like you need to work on. They are coming together, so just hang in there with that. There's a lot of things that are changing for you, and I feel like you are in a good place. This is a time to just continue to keep focusing on yourself. Keep that personal growth going. Don't stall, don't slow yourself down, don't go any other directions. What you're focused on today, what you're doing today, it's showing me career and friendships and building yourself back up, giving yourself back your confidence. I feel like that's been taken from you. This is something that you need to be focusing on. Realize who you are, and what you mean to everybody else, and what you mean to yourself. Because she will come back. And when she does, you need to be strong. Because if you come back and you're weak, it's not going to work out. So you working on yourself, building yourself up, focusing on career, having friends, showing yourself to the world that, hey, look, I can move on with or without you. She's watching your pages. Anything you have social media-wise that she can see, she's looking at it. So don't let that get the best of you. I feel like things are going to come as they should. The energy looks good. Once you get to that higher level, it's going to attract her in. She's going to communicate with you, and I feel like things are going to get back on track. I also still see the fight between her and the friend. It's going to happen. That's pretty much all that is. It's just an argument and a fight between the two of them, and it's childish. It's a childish fight. So I moved to Texas 6 months ago, and it did shake my confidence for sure. Yeah, but don't let that get to you. You're making new friends. Things are changing. Continue to keep motivating yourself. Things need to happen for you. I do believe you're going to get what you're looking for. But you have to keep building. Keep building back. Stop thinking about the past. Let the past go. You don't live back there. You live here in the present. Continue to keep moving yourself forward, and you're going to get through this. As I said, once she sees that confidence and you're feeling good about yourself, you're bringing forth all this energy, boom. She's going to be like, wow, she can live her life without me. I need to communicate. If I don't, I'm going to lose her. That's where you're at. This is not for her to feel jealous of. It's not for you to make her feel jealous. This is for you to build yourself back up to who you are and where you came from. So allow yourself to continue to keep growing. I feel like you're going to find yourself in better spaces if you do that. You're not only going to feel better, you're going to have more friends, your confidence level is going to go up, and that's going to attract her like a moth to a flame. With no doubt, Megan. To this day, since day one, when you and I started reading, she has not changed her mind about coming back. She just doesn't know when. She doesn't know how. She screwed up majorly and doesn't know what the hell to do. Give it more time. That's why I say don't reach out to her. We need her to reach out to you. She's got to have the confidence to do that. As you're earning confidence in yourself again, she's earning confidence and trying to reconnect with you so we can connect. Thanks, Megan. I appreciate your question tonight. All right, Kaylee T, get your question ready. After Kaylee is going to be Natalie Willard. Natalie Willard, get your question ready, but do not post it. Kaylee T, post your question. And let's see if anybody else jumped the list. And then after Natalie's going to be Paula, but you guys hang on. We're trying to get through to all. There's a bunch of you guys jumped the list at the same time. So I'm going straight down the list as they came through. All right. All right, guys. Let's see. Let's see if Kaylee posted. Yes. All right. Says, I'm torn between nursing school and med school. Do you have any advice for me? Nursing. That just came through very strongly. Something you were passionate about a long time ago, but then somebody kind of planted in your head that something else was better. Nursing school, I feel like you're going to get the most out of it. It's a little bit harder, but I feel as though nursing is where you're going to be at. Med school has its challenges too, but nursing is going to be challenging, yet it's going to be satisfying in the long run for you as growth happens and seeing yourself in that situation. It really makes all the difference for you. So from what I'm seeing, I would say nursing school for you to me, it feels stronger. I feel the connection there is stronger. It just seems like the direction in which you want to go. I feel like it's the strongest connection to you. It's got the strongest connection to you. So just take that with, take my advice on, with a grain of salt, because it is your own choice. But I feel as though the satisfaction comes from nursing school versus med school. Not saying either one of them are bad, just nursing school connects with you stronger. Med school is good, but nursing school is where I see you. And I see you getting through it pretty easily. Says, okay, I've been very indecisive. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Anytime, sweetheart, anytime. You stay strong. Remember, we are here for you. We'll help you through anything and try to help you through most of any situation you can get yourself into. We try to help as best we can. All right, guys, do remember we are here 5 nights a week. Monday nights, we're here with me, Journey Ryan. Tuesdays, Gifts of Faith. Wednesdays, we're here with Trinity Black. Thursday, Dream Interpretation with me, Journey Ryan. And on Fridays, our new edition, we're here with Psychic Zoe, or Zoe. I always call her Zoe. I don't know why. Zozo. So check her out. She's new. She's on the site. She's dynamite. There we go. I'll do some rhyming for you. All right. So let's keep on going. And our next person in line was Natalie Willard. Natalie, get your question to me. And then Paula Nicholas, get your question ready, but do not post it. All right, while we wait for that, as we wait for Natalie to post her question, let's see if anybody else jumped the list. All right, guys, remember our show is 2 hours long, but at the hour and 30-minute mark, we do not jump the list any further after that. All right. Got these names coming in, guys. All right. Says, hi, I've been in school for a while and I'm struggling with what my future career should be. What do you see me doing as a career? I'm seeing different avenues, and I feel as though that while you were, I know that you're struggling with school, I feel as though it's boring you. What current direction were you taking? Because I don't feel like it's the direction you should be in. I keep seeing... Well, I'm seeing things on computers like design or marketing or something to that nature. It has something to do with some type of design, maybe even like something with cameras, like maybe taking photographs, doing things like that. I don't know. Something online. I keep seeing online. What is your current direction as of right now? Please don't ask about where you are on the list as we go straight down the list. I'm sorry, guys. Everybody just has to be patient with us. Natalie, where's your career at currently? While we wait for Natalie to respond on that, here we go. She goes, I was going to do nursing, but I don't like that anymore. Yeah, I didn't feel like it was your thing. I definitely don't believe nursing is your thing. I mean, it's not wrong to have that type of education, but at the same time, I didn't feel like it was something for you. I felt like you were doing something at home, like, I don't know, you good with camera? I mean, I keep seeing a camera around you. I keep seeing pictures being taken. Also, like doing lives like I'm doing right now. Some kind of influencer. Marketing, things to that nature. I keep seeing that you're able to influence people pretty easily. So, to me, that looks positive. And going through that type of networking, I think you should check that out. Maybe some type of, building a certain type of channel, building channels for people, taking photographs, fixing them, doing something with imaging. I keep seeing that type of stuff around you right now, which is not anywhere near the current thing that you're doing right now. So it just felt to me like not only could you work for somebody, but you could be an entrepreneur with it as well and have your own side stuff going on along with working with somebody bigger. But I definitely feel that nursing is not your thing. And I do not feel that you would be happy with it and it would be an unsuccessful situation for you. Because it would feel like time wasted. Not that you don't mind helping people, but it just doesn't feel like the job for you. Some people are not those people, just like some people are not actors, some people are not singers, some people, that's why we're all different. If we were all meant to do the same thing, the earth would be super boring. Like, super boring. So, I feel like you need to check out, like, photography and marketing and maybe, like, graphic design, things like that. I don't know why, but it's so strong with you. She says, haha, okay, thanks for the help. I'll check it out. Please do. I really think it's going to inspire you. I really do. That seems to be where I see things at for you at the current moment. But I know it's completely left field compared to what you're doing now. So walk away if you feel as though this is a waste of time. Now's the time to change your career if you're going to change it. Thanks, Natalie. All right, guys. We are going to take a quick break, but after the break, we're going to take Paula Nichols and then Kara T, get your question ready. So Paula, post your question, and we'll be right back after these messages. All right, and we are back. So let's go ahead and have Paula. There we are, Paula. All right, so let's see here. After Paula's going to be Kara T. So Kara, get your question ready. And let's go ahead with Paula's question. It says, can you tell me anything about my oldest son? Why does he not come to me in my dreams? Let's take a look here and see. Something about, right off the bat, there was the form of trying to give space and trying to provide comfort at the same time, allowing things to basically separate your energy enough to heal. Is your oldest son passed? Because I do not feel your son on this plane. That's why I'm asking. Because I'm not seeing that I don't see them coming to your dreams anytime soon. And that's what I'm being told. I don't see them coming soon because they need you to heal. If they came, it would destroy your healing process. And I know that you mourn for them. And she said yes. Because I didn't feel them on the plane, but I am getting a message from somebody else that's basically talking to your son. But what I'm seeing here is that love and blessings are sent to you. Holding on to something fabric that belongs to them. I don't know if it's a t-shirt, a blanket, something that is providing you comfort. They're saying talk out loud. Okay. Whatever fabric, whatever it is, hold on to some things, but it's time to let go of others. You must have a lot of their belongings. Or are you holding on to too many memories? Something's going on there. You're holding a bunch, like they're saying that you're holding on to too much and that you need to let some of it go and that things will balance out and then you'll be able to have that one-on-one connection because your son's even talking to me. Your son's even talking to me through somebody else. I'm not even talking directly to him. Said, yeah, he was killed 6 years ago. I do. He wants you to go ahead. You're allowed to hold on to some belongings, but it is time to let go of some others that no longer serve any type of purpose for you or for him because he doesn't need them anymore. And I am sorry about him being killed. I do apologize for that. But he doesn't want to come directly only because you can't. I don't feel like you can live your life, and he doesn't feel like you can either. You're having a very hard time doing it. I know it's been 6 years, but it still feels like it was yesterday, he said. And you keep feeling that way. I know that you've healed some, but there's still a huge hole in your heart. And there always will be. And he knows that. And he loves you. And he says he cares about you. And if something makes sense to you about this, but he said he's sorry. She says, I am, yes. He says he's sorry. Something about the conversation that you guys had was not always I guess it wasn't the best one that he had right before this happened. And he's saying he's sorry. And she said yes. He wants you to know that. He wants you to know that he cares about you. He loves you. He doesn't want to hurt you. But it's been guided to let you be, to mourn, so you can get past this. Once you get stronger, he will start to make his presence. But right now, I'm being told that he was told to stop. To let you heal first. Because him coming to you now, even as of now, would tear you back down. I mean, it would bring you happiness, but at the same time, it would tear you down. And she said yes. Lots of exclamation points. um, something about watching things that you knew he liked being remembered by him. Lots of memorabilia, lots of communication about it, talking out loud, seeing breakdowns. He doesn't like seeing that for you. So he wants you to just be careful and try to see if you can't understand that he's in a better place. And that because of this, he gets the chance to protect you and the family. But if you can't heal, then he can't be there to show his presence. But he says, please know that I'm okay, and that should make you happy, that I'm with you every day, and I hope you forgive me. I know I was difficult. Very stubborn when he was alive. Couldn't tell him no for nothing, because he would fight you on it. Don't tell this man what to do. He understands that he was out of line. And he says he loves you. Thank you, Paula. Thank you for bringing that energy forth. She put yes. Yeah, he was even in the afterlife, he's still talking through somebody else that was bringing, my spirit guide was bringing me his information, because even with his presence being here, she will break down and we need her to get strong. Paula, you come back anytime. Anytime. Let's work through this together. Let's heal you so he can come through without a mediator. Because I would love to see that energy. Thanks, Paula. Appreciate you. And he loves you too, sweetheart. All right. Kira T, come on down. You are next. And then Blanca D, get your question ready, but don't post it. Let's see if anybody jumped the list, because we got a couple more that jumped the list. I'm just checking as we go down. All right, let's keep on going, guys. Let's keep on going. All right. All right, guys, we're going to keep on going here. Our next person in line. So thank you, Journey. You're welcome, Paula. Anytime, sweetheart. All right, sis. Hi, Journey. I'm also struggling with what I should do as far as my career. I've always had nursing in mind. Is that the route I should take? If not, what do you see for me? Are you good at math? I just seen a whole shit ton of numbers. Like, are you really good at math or good with numbers? Because I'm seeing like a ton of numbers circling you. When it comes to career for you, I don't think nursing would be a bad decision for you. I actually think it would be a good one. The only thing about you in nursing is that you would get the education on that, but I'm seeing business school with nursing is a double combo for you. So like getting business administration type stuff under your belt and then nursing on top of it, because I seen you having like your own in-home healthcare type situation where you're going to people's houses that can't go to or they want to stay at home but they don't want to go to a nursing home, but they still need care. And I see you running a business like that. So nursing would be good for you to have under your belt so you know exactly what's going on. Also that you have the permission and things to do like medicine and things like that. But I also see here that you are would be business oriented, so you wouldn't work just for somebody else. You would actually want to incorporate nursing and business together, which would provide the in-home healthcare situation that I think would be perfect for you. This would be right up your alley, and I seen you with your own business. Yep, I see you with your own business. I don't feel like nursing's a bad idea for you. I think you should go that route. But I also think you should take some courses, maybe some certificate courses. I feel like you should take some certificate courses on like Coursera or something like that. It's one of those places where you can get certified through like Harvard, Yale, all the major league schools, Ivy League schools, um, things like that. But I feel like that would be a huge passion for you. Plus, you like being the boss. I see you like being the boss. I feel as though that you like to be the one in control. So that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing you with nursing under your belt, but turning it into a business, which would provide you the strength to do everything that you wanted to do. So, nursing, yes. Business school, yes. Starting your own business, check. That's the direction you should be going, Kira. She says, thank you. Definitely love being in control. Laugh out loud. I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. I seen you like being the boss. So there is no doubt in my mind there. But you have a really good, strong business sense already. You know how to kind of not control things, but run things properly. So, and people listen to you, a lot, most of the time. They usually take your advice or kind of wait for you to lead the way as to what to do. So it's not surprised you're not a natural born leader. All right. Well, let's keep on going here. Blanca D, go ahead and post your question. And then Elizabeth Willard, get your question ready, but do not post it. Get it ready. All right. And while we wait, we're going to go ahead and check to see if anybody's jumped the list. All right. Said my husband's still a bully on how I dress. Laugh out loud. He just wanted me to dress in brands like him, and he knows I don't know how to drink. I remember he tried to teach me how. Laugh out loud. I'll tell him to send me butterflies, but he never does. My question is, do you think now is a good time to speak to a realtor to find a home? June seems to be a better time frame for you when it comes to finding a home. So maybe if you hold off and take that time, because what he's saying too is let's do it in the summer. You have a little bit more free time in the summer, and you do know how to dress and you do know how to drink. You do remember, you just didn't like to. You just didn't like to, he said. He's very snazzy with the way he comes across. He's very funny and slick. I can't say that on the air. The thing about the butterflies is that you can't always make nature do what you want it to. So try something a little bit more simple. He's new at this, he said. So that'll take some time for the butterfly thing. He doesn't know how to do that just yet. He said he's new at this, and you should know better. She says, laugh out loud. He says that. Laugh out loud. Okay. Well, the thing about it is that he just wants to put a smile on your face. And also, it's his energy reflecting on you. So it makes you feel good. It makes him feel good. And then it makes you guys feel connected in that way. Is he saying bad language? Yes. Talking about you, and you probably know what. Because apparently he's done it very often. saying I cannot say it on the air. Let's just say it's more like bedroom talk that we should probably not say on the air. He's very funny. And he says little perverted things. Just laugh my ass off. But the thing about it is that he's really excited to see these changes for you. He wants you to be happy. There's a trip that you need to go on. He says to do it. Take a time. Take a trip. Take a friend. Take a girlfriend with you. Go on a trip. Relax your mind. Have a margarita. Think of him. Enjoy yourself. And then come back and get down to the nitty gritty. And he's saying to get things done. Get things accomplished because you're really good at it. He was better at it, but you could still do it. Apparently he's in competition with you. And apparently that was always. And so take this trip. Do what you've got to do. Feel good about yourself. But when you come back, finish up what needs to be finished. By the time we get to the June time frame, find the realtor. Start looking for the home. You're going to find yourself with better deals, a better realtor, and feeling a lot less stressed by that point. Because he's still feeling a lot of heavy pressure around you. Said, yes, awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Absolutely, sweetheart. Anytime. Anytime. All right, Elizabeth Willard, go ahead and throw me your question. And then Kaylin Wilson, go ahead and get your question ready, but do not post it. All right, while we do that, I'm going to go ahead and post this here. Remember, guys, after this, we've got about 45 minutes left before we stop to jump the list. Okay? And we'll be seeing if anybody else has jumped the list real quick, and then we'll take Elizabeth's question. I just seen it pop up as I transferred over to the second page. All right. Let's go ahead and take Elizabeth's question. Says, I've been single for a while now. When do you see a good / the right guy coming into my life? Let's take a look. Okay. So, seeing a dry spell currently in the single life, like I don't see you doing anything. I don't see you doing anything that's going to throw you off. But I do feel like you've backed off of dating, so I don't really feel like there's a lot going on there. So it feels like you need to open the door to make yourself rememberable, and the things are coming about. Hey guys, I've got everybody on the list. There's a lot of people on the jump the list, so I'm going straight down it, okay guys? All right. So the energy that I see, it's telling me to tell you to be more open. The energy needs to be a little bit more free, like showing me here that you need to feel good about yourself and get yourself out there. For love, I don't see it till September, but it doesn't mean you're not going to find anywhere between now and then. And I can tell you right now that the energy that I see circling you right now is that love is on its way. It's happening the way it's happening because you need to find the right person for you. This time, I see many heartbreaks and lots of people who take advantage of your kindness. You have a kindness about you. You want to make sure that people are happy, but they forget about you after so long. And that's what I'm seeing here. And not being taken advantage of when it comes to September is one of the strongest things that I see, is that they want to take care of you, instead of you taking care of them. So it's going to be a give and give instead of a give and take. It's going to be a give and give. You both are going to be givers, and it's going to be different. And it's funny because the energy is very happy and giggly and very, very little stress at all, if any. So that's a huge positive. And I'm seeing dark hair, brown eyes. I would say some between 5'11" to 6 foot, right around that height. So, medium-sized build, not really bulky, like not super muscle, but tone. That's what I'm seeing for you. So that is something that's coming your way. I feel as though they do stuff outside. They work outside. That's what I can see for them at the moment. As we get closer to the time frame, I feel like I'd see a little bit more, but currently that's all I'm getting. But I do find love for you, and I do feel that you're going to be happy. And there will be, I see 2 other people before you meet this person, and to me, I feel like you're going to, the energy is going to change for you, and it's going to be so positive. She goes, I love you. You're so spot on about everything. You literally described my ideal type. Well, that's what I saw for you. And I know that it's your ideal type. But the thing about it is, it wasn't just looks that brought you to this person. Their personality did. You guys were both givers. You guys both wanted to. The thing is that, you know, it just works for you guys. Sorry. Okay. But thank you, Elizabeth. I'm glad that you're going to find your love. I definitely feel like it's a good one. I feel like it's strong. I feel as though that everything's going to come together. And it looks good for you. Pug Mama, I have not forgot you, honey. I got you on the list, but there was a bunch of people that jumped. All right. All right. Kaylin Wilson, and then Sherry McChesney. Sherry, get your question ready. Pug Mama, you will be after Sherry. All right. She says, thank you. You are welcome. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and write down anybody else that's jumped the list while we're waiting. All right. All right, here we go. Says, I've also been struggling with my career path. This is a career path night, guys. All right, but is owning my own business in my future or something medical like radiology? I've been thinking about doing radiology, and I think you are correct. I think you're correct. Owning your own business, I do feel like it's a future thing, but I do not feel like it's a current thing. I do not feel that at the moment. Now, this is what Spirit's telling you, so don't get mad at me. But they said you do not have the patience for business currently. So I do feel like in the future you'll have that, but currently you would not be successful at the moment. But going into radiology, I feel that's an awesome decision. Awesome decision. I think that's exactly the direction you need to be going. Now, when it comes to business later on in life, say almost 10 years from now, you would own your own business. As of today, nope. Nope. It would be a bad decision. You feel like you would be wasting your time. Your patience would be rare thin. It's not for you at the moment. This is at the moment thing. But going into radiology, absolutely. Absolutely. I have zero doubt. Spirit's like, you better tell her, and trust me, I am. Radiology. Business comes later. Let's do it one step at a time. Don't rush it all together, because if you try to do business and radiology at the same time before it's time, You will fail, and then the business side of that will fall off with it, and you would be very unhappy. So, but when it comes to business later on, a new idea, something we don't have today, will become available to you. And when that happens, you're going to jump on the opportunity. When you do, you will be extremely successful. And I use the word extremely. Okay? Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate your question tonight. All right. Let's get Sherry McChesney. Throw me your question, and then Pug Mama, you know who you are. Get your question ready. It's because I'm just waiting on my ACT score to get on the program. You got it. It's coming. It's coming. All right. Just in general, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. What do you see going on for me? Well, when I got right off the bat is a cousin of yours is standing beside you. He's a male. I would say he's around 5'11", darker hair, like maybe green eyes. I'm gonna say green or brown. They might be hazel. They might switch colors. He's saying for you to start focusing on yourself and your household only. Those who do not live under your roof do not need to be there. Even if it's someone you care about. You and your child need to be there. And the drama needs to stop at the door. This is what your cousin's saying. Because I'm seeing a lot of arguments, I'm seeing a lot of negativity, and I'm seeing a lot of fighting. And I know you're trying to do what's right for you, but I also see depression surrounding you too, which is making it harder for you to do things. But you got to remind yourself that where you've came from, what you've accomplished, what you've overcome, what you have in your life today, what is bringing you that joy, and you need to focus on that joy, and you need to amplify that joy, and it needs to, touch every part of your life, because you are fighting, and you are struggling with happiness right now. Seeing depression has sunk in again. It's grasped for you. I'm seeing worries in other departments, including health. Your health will be better. I see some procedures taking place. I see money coming from a direction you didn't realize was coming. And it's a big chunk of money, by the way. So there's a lot to go through in these next few months to a year. But your cousin is saying you can do this. You need to focus. You need to get things done. So this is where I see you. Stop kicking your own ass and stop shooting yourself in the foot, and allow people to make decisions for themselves. If they're going to make poor decisions, let them make them. But remember, when it comes to cleaning them up, that's on them. That's something that he was saying pretty strongly. These are words you gave to him before. That are now being re-said to you because you need to hear them. So keep fighting for you, fighting for your kid. He says he loves you. And he said, stop letting people stress your dad. Stop letting people stress your dad. It's really strong. That was something that he said. Says, wow, that's Wesley. I knew he was with me. Yeah. He stands by your dad's side too. He really had a connection with your dad. And he says your mom needs to get back. She needs to get back her happiness, something that makes her happy. If she likes crafts, let her get into some crafting. She needs to do something that brings her back to that happier level, because right now she seems kind of, lower energy than she normally is. Says yes, very much so. But definitely just know that your family watches you from the other side, especially your cousin. You guys had a close connection, and he loves you, and that he's going to bring back this energy for you, and he hopes that you take advantage of it. So grab the bull by the horn, sweetheart. It's time. It may hurt, but it's time. All right, she says very much so was the last thing she said. All right, guys, Pug Mama, get your question ready. We're going to take a quick break, but after the break, Pug Mama, you are on the spot. We'll be right back after these messages. All right, and we are back. Check the Jump the List, guys. We are only taking Jump the List for the next 30 minutes. After that, our next commercial break will end Jump the List. So if you're going to jump, you need to do it now. And then we're going to keep going down our list. All right, guys. We got Pug Mama here. All right. See, Pug Mama. All right. It says, long ago, my guides told me when the owners finally go down, they will have to make some kind of payback to the residents. What do you see on that? And will the new owners be much better? All right. So looking at what's going to happen here is that in order to pay back for the damages that have been done since they've been there, and the things that they're doing, the lowering of payment is going to happen. So rather than giving everybody financial anything, they're going to lower the amount, because the new owners will come in after a little while. I don't feel like there'd be new owners immediately, because the owners current will have to do something in order to make things right as they go to sell. So in the meantime, between the old and the new, you're going to find yourself paying less than you pay today. And that's how I see that happening. New owners, after they go to jail, the new owners wouldn't come for another 6 months. So it would take 6 months in order to find new people to take over. And then that means there would be 6 months of lower payments, and then the new owners would take over. And I don't feel that they're going to raise anything. They actually seem like they know what they're doing. They have multiple properties and things to that nature, so they already know how to do this type of. I see a lot better care for sure, and some of the cockamamie rules that were put in place by the current owners will be eliminated. So I do feel like things would get better. I am seeing something about fencing. They'd like to be able to get fencing. So I don't know if that helps you with fencing, but I do feel like that. But there'd be a certain requirement of what type of fencing. But I see fencing going up. So that means they're going to start sectioning off everything. So, all right, sorry guys, we got some trolls jumping in. But yeah, Pug Mama, just know that between when they actually go to jail, which I don't feel like is far from now, there'll be a 6-month period where the amount that you pay will be extremely low, and that's just their way of their payback. They still gonna make you pay for owning pets? No. Only those who don't own their homes would have a fee. Sorry guys, I'm blocking trolls magically coming in through Facebook. I just feel as though that the new owners have a better head on their shoulders. It's going to make things a lot easier, a lot better. So just kind of deal with them for, I would say, probably the rest of this year. I feel like you're going to have to deal with the old owners. But then after that, I feel someone else takes over pretty much at the beginning of the year. So there's a lot of crazy about to happen. So who's going to run it for those 6 months? I don't know if it's a family member or a close friend, but they're going to have to run in there and kind of save their butts. Is what I'm seeing here. So somebody within their family is what it looks like to me. But they're just going to run in there and kind of lower everything because they're basically following direction from them from inside jail until they get everything straightened out. His brother lives behind me. I don't believe it's him, to be honest. I seen a female, so whoever the female is. I got like a niece or something to that nature, but these people are crazy. So they just have to lower the money and things like that and kind of change things around and find a way to compensate and give back to those who live there. So, Backpack Mama, thank you so much for your question tonight. I do appreciate it. All right. Blanca D, go ahead and throw me your question, and let's see if anybody jumped the list. Remember, guys, in 4 days, we're going to have a drawing for this month's winner. And so you have to be on our YouTube channel in order to get that, to get into the drawing. Remember, we're going to be giving away a smartwatch or some free minutes on the website, depending if you are on the website or not. So if you're not a part of My Psychic Connection, go to mypsychicconnection.com, sign up, get your free minutes, and enjoy talking to one of the psychics on the website, getting your one-on-one reading. All right, so let's keep on going here. Jeez Louise with these damn trolls. Guys, we're popular here. We're so good that other people got to come and try to tell you guys that for $9 million, they can give you all the things in the world. And if you had $9 million, you can buy the shit yourself. So they can get off my page. All right, says... Oh, sorry, Mr. Journey, I left you a note on the jump list. Did you, sweetheart? If you left a note, I have not received it. Let's take a look and see if I can find it. I should have it right here. So let's see. All right. I have no message. All right, hang on. Okay, so you purchased this for Maria Romar. So Maria R, give me your question, Maria. So now I got your message. Sorry about that. It's all good. Kita, I got you, honey. I got you. Yes, Maria. Where is she? Where are you, Maria? Throw me your question. Throw me that question. Mariette. After her is going to be Makita King and then B. Jones. So, Makita, get your question ready, but do not send it. Oh, did she get off? Well, honey, you can save that for another day if you'd like, or you can ask a question. Or you can find out where the hell she went. And just so everybody knows, guys, we are going to have our mystery reader is going to join me on my next question. So, and for the rest of the show. So, guys, get ready for that. Yes, I'll save. Okay, sweetheart, I'll put you down on the save list. Just remember, guys, if you guys do donate, and let's say you think we're live but we're not, and you donate, don't fret. It will be on the list. I will see it, and we'll add you on here, so when you pop up, you can use it. Okay, you go check, and if you bring her back, let me know. All right, sweetheart? If not, you're safe for another day. Don't worry, Fate's on tomorrow night. All right. Makita, go ahead and bring me your question. And then B. Jones, get your question ready. While we wait for that, go ahead and continue to keep jumping list and check it out and see what's going on over there. All right, Makita says just wanting to know, seeing that this negative energy of people is moving out of my house, will things get better for me? And for me, will I finally move into a nice house I'm wanting? And will my financial situation get better? Okay. So with everything that's going on currently and the separation between you and this negativity that's happening currently, yes, things will start to feel like you've detoxed, like you feel like this break pressure relief. You almost feel tired and exhausted and ready to fall asleep once this energy settles. You're going to be like, holy cow, that was a huge weight on me. Financially, things do finally start to strengthen for you, because to me, it doesn't feel like you're supporting everything and everyone. It's saying to keep your finances to yourself. Don't allow anybody else to use your money. Don't pay for things for people currently. It's not what you need to be doing right now. You need to be focusing on you. When it comes to the nice house, I do feel like there is a house coming for you. I do feel like you'll be able to get it, but I still feel like it's a few months away. We're looking at August. some things have changed. Energy's a little, exhausted. You feel a little exhausted, but the energies look good. I do feel like you're going to get to the direction that you need, but this wore you out. What's going on around you has wore you out. So I can tell you right now, the energy that you see, the energy that you feel, I do feel like it comes together. Financially, things come together. So with the financial move into the positive, the opportunity to move into the house makes it even better for you. So yes, your situation is about to better, but it is going to take a couple months to get everything back on track for yourself. Because I feel like whoever this negative energy was within your household took its toll. So the energy I feel is that everything is, going to get better, but I do feel like currently they have to leave the house completely. All their crap needs to go. And if they don't take it, toss it out. Get rid of it. You do not need to hold on to anything for anyone. Remember that. When they say, can I leave it? No. Can I do? No. Can you leave? Absolutely. Can you never come back? Roger that. Never come back. That's awesome. So yes, I did it. Yes, it did. And they was abusing, they live in situation. Absolutely. Don't allow them to continue that. Okay? Don't. It's only going to damage you more. Don't feel sorry for them. Don't do any of that because it's not worth your time. You're not the one that did this to them. They did it to themselves. Clearly, there's a karmic energy that they need to learn here, and it's not anything that you need. All right, let's see what our mystery psychic has said here. Let's go ahead and see what their cards say here. So let's post that for you right now. They're saying it's the end of a difficult situation. Embrace change and expect things to get better now. Is exactly what we were just saying, is that now that they're out of your situation and now that they're out of this, negativity, your situation's going to get better. So get ready to embrace the change. But expect the exhaustion that goes with it. It doesn't come lightly and it doesn't come easy. So it's like very abrupt. You're just like, okay, they're out. And then you're like, ugh. You just feel exhausted because it was so much. You've had to keep your guards up for so long and you had to keep such a high, strong energy the entire time. So when you could finally let loose and let it down, you're just like mind blown. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with, and we don't realize it while we're under that type of pressure. Thanks, Keita. Appreciate your question tonight. All right, B. Jones, come on down. Throw us your question. B. Jones. And while we wait for B. Jones to send their message, let's go ahead and take a look and see if anybody has jumped the list after that. Said thank you so much. You are welcome, sweetheart. Anytime. All right. B. Jones. Have been struggling with feelings quite isolated since my recent move. Will the situation improve? I would like to move, but I bought this townhouse and not sure if I would be able to sell it and afford anything else where I would be happy. Any messages from my dad would be appreciated. Well, right off the bat, your dad came through with, he's pissed off. Why would you let these people talk you into this house? You didn't like it. You didn't feel it was good. Why would you let them do that? They took advantage of you when you were vulnerable. You didn't know what direction to turn. I would have told you no. So he's not mad at you. He's mad at those who have done this to you. He loves you, for sure. You must have been daddy's girl, because got a lot of appreciation, and he looks forward to the things that you're about to do next in your life. That is what he's saying. I know that she's strong. I know that she can do this. Sell that damn house. Sell the damn townhouse. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like the energy. He doesn't like the vibe. He don't like it at all. Your dad's been standing by you. It's where you started getting your strength. He says, I know he would not be happy. He's not. Was this your sister or someone like a sister? I know it's a family member and it's a woman that was really forcing, like really pressuring you to get this place. That's what I'm seeing. He is saying that he's just disappointed that they knew you wouldn't like this place. And who borrowed money? He's saying to get back your money. Not from the house, but from people. Who borrowed money? Said, would I find something else that I can afford? Yes, a lady and a neighbor, both very pushy. Yeah. Very, energy is terrible. Who borrowed money? Who took money from you? You need to get it back. That's what your dad's saying. Get the money back. When it comes to the townhouse, yes, you can sell it. Yes, you will find something in your price range that is affordable for you. But get your money back. Whatever your dad's saying, get your money back. He said it like 300 times. He won't shut up. Says, my mom lent me some money. No, this is money taken from you, not you borrowing money from someone. No, someone borrowed money from you, or you lent money to somebody and you haven't received it. He's saying that you need to put your foot down and get your money back. He keeps repeating it. And he's very stern. When he means business, he's stern. But he's not talking. He says he's not talking about money your mom gave you. He knows that you would pay her back when you got it. But you need to get out of the situation. He says, put that townhouse up for sale now. He says, the real estate, I feel I paid for a parking area that I haven't received. And yes, he was really strong. Yeah, he's very, to the point. The thing about it is like, get your money back on that if that's the case. The other thing is that take care of what you need to. Because I'm not seeing you being happy. And put that house on the market and get the hell out of there. Your dad wants you out. He wants you out of there. Let's see what the mystery reader had to say about the situation. All right, they said, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. There's more to it. Give me a second. This thing's being a little touchy. All right, and then it's the end of the phase of the situation. It's time to move on. Absolutely. That's why I say, get rid of that place. Get it gone. Get it gone. All right, B. Jones, thank you so much. I do appreciate your question tonight. Let's keep on going here and see if anybody else has jumped the list, and then we're going to keep on going here. Remember, guys, we got 10 minutes left, and there will be no more jump the list tonight. All right? Tina M., get your question on there. You're next. Remember, guys, we got 10 minutes left, so if you want to jump the list, I'm going to go ahead and post that for everybody. Belinda did say, I need to forgive myself. Thank you so much, Journey. You are welcome. All right, let's go ahead and post this one last time. That way, you guys got 10 minutes, technically 9 now, to jump the list if you're going to jump the list tonight. All right. Let's see what Tina has to say. All right, it says, A came to see me 2 weeks ago at work, had a wonderful visit. He hit it off with my son. The next day, my ex B died unexpectedly, dealing with a lot. What do you see for me in the coming weeks? Wow. So still grieving. I do see it, even though they were an ex. There was still a connection there, even though not all the energy was the best. But I do feel like A is going to be more supportive, trying to be there for you, get a better understanding of how you're feeling, worried about your well-being, and the kid. So that's what I'm seeing. So the energy is there. Sorry, someone just jumped in and said they jumped the list around 10. Lisa, Rain, give us a second and I'll get to you here in just a moment. All right, sweetheart? Tina, just know that this energy is going to change. He is very quiet right now. Yeah, I don't think he knows what to say. I think you kind of got him stunned. He doesn't know what to say. And the energy that I see circling it, the things that I see circling it, I feel like he needs to find a way to, how do I put this? He thinks that he needs to give you space, and he feels as though that he needs to comfort you, and that you would open that door to communicating with him when it was time for you to allow him to comfort you. So when you open that door for that comfort, he will, open the door for you. Like, I feel like he would start to comfort at that point. But I feel like he's waiting for you to say it, but don't say it too soon. She goes, I thought that would be the case. Right. And I just feel as though that he thinks that he needs to, give you that time, give you that space, spend the time with who you need to. He feels that he's being respectful in that way. Doesn't want it to feel like he's trying to romance you while you guys are going through this in your life, and apparently affecting your son at the same time. So I am sorry for your losses, though, Tina. That's not always the best, but let's see what the our mystery reader said here. Let's see what they've got for you. Says events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once, accept help from others. Right. So you don't always have to be the strong one here. And it's okay to accept help from others, to allow yourself to break down, to allow yourself to open up, to allow yourself everything that you need. Because you're one that kind of holds back. You're always the strong one. Well, now this is your time of need. Even though they may be an ex, there's still energy exchange there, and it's still hurtful. And I feel like this hurt your kid, too. The energy was very unexpected. But I can tell you right now, you guys will get through this. The help will be there, and everything will get back on track. But it will take time. It says, yeah, I'm trying to stay strong on my own. Honestly, stop. Allow yourself to let Allow yourself to break down. It's okay. It's healthy. Thank you, Journey Jane, Christina. Oh, but definitely know that things will come together, honey. Thank you so much for your question tonight, and I'll say a blessing for you tonight. All right, Lisa Rain, can you tell me what name you used on PayPal so I know which one is you? As I'm looking at all the names here, is it Garden? Something Garden? What is it? All right. Yes, okay. What is it, Gardens? Can you say what it is, Lisa, please? I just want to make sure I got everybody's name on here. Somehow that one didn't pop up until later. It's very weird. Let's take a look here. Guys, we got a couple minutes before we stop the jump list, so if you're going to jump, now's the time. Okay. Let's take a look here. Yeah, Lisa, but what Garden? What's the first name on Garden? I just got to make sure it's you. That's all. Okay, thanks, Lisa. That's all I needed. I just need to make sure that no one, anybody steps in can say whatever they want. So, yeah, no, I got you, sweetheart. Lisa, I got you. All right, Lisa, what's your question tonight? And while we wait for your question, I'm going to go ahead and take us to a commercial break. Then Lisa will take your question. We'll be right back after these messages. And we are back. All right, Lisa's question is up. Sorry about all the delays on that, Lisa. I do apologize. All right, Lisa's question says, what is in store for my love life? I am separated, and recently we met up, and he wants to give another try. I'm not sure if he's changed. Why now? So far, with the energy that I see circling it, is that yeah, he has changed, and there's a realization here. I mean, it is your choice if you choose to take that route. And I do feel that you're curious right off the bat. My suggestion is to take it slow. I do see somebody else trying to come into your life, but unfortunately, that person isn't for a long time. I'm seeing November. That would be the next real strong connection. And she said, yes, I am. So the real strong connection is what I'm getting here is that, yeah, you would have a strong connection. You would have to make a choice at that point, because either way, if you're trying to work things out with the ex and you decide to move forward with them, no matter what, this other person's walking into your life and they catch your attention immediately. So I would say between now and that time frame of November is a real good time for you to kind of figure out if this is what you want in your life. Now, the ex has changed, and because now they are realized, it's one of those things you don't realize what you have until it's gone. That's exactly what's happening here. Is that there's the missing. You supplied so much energy, and you moved mountains for him, yet he didn't see it while you guys were together. He's seeing it now. He's not getting what he used to get when he was with you. So that understanding has finally sank in, which is good for you and for him. It'll make him appreciate you more. And I do see a deeper, being more grateful and a stronger connection to you and paying more attention. So you did a lot, and I don't feel like jump right back into where you were, because you guys need to start over from the beginning. Like, seriously, from ground zero. Said, yeah. Says, yes. No, he did not see it. No, he does now. No one's giving him that type of attention, girl. Everybody else is looking at him like, kiss my ass. I ain't doing that for you. Who the hell are you? Like, they don't get that. They don't have that type of energy. You guys did, but he didn't appreciate it while he had it until he realized that no one else is going to give it to him. You were a good thing for him. So no, didn't see it. And yes, we do. Laugh out loud. The thing is that he is trying to come back because he knows what he had and now he doesn't have it. How do I fix it? How do I get it back? I miss it. I miss her. He does love you. There's no doubt that he loves you. No doubt whatsoever. He definitely loves you. But it's taking time for that for him to have realized it. But because it's taken him time doesn't necessarily mean it gave you the time to be like, oh my God, yes, I love you. I want to be. No, you're like, hold up. What the hell's going on here? You're confusing the shit out of me. It's because he realized it. He's finally got a clue. Something you've been waiting for him to catch for a minute, but now you're insecure about the situation, and you need to walk with caution. And I say that because if you walk with caution, you're not going to fall for, any type of fakeness, which I don't feel like he's going to be providing, because he definitely wants you back. There's no doubt in my mind. He's not getting what he wanted because he used to have it great with you, and now not so great. So he's come to that realization, and he's like, oh, wait a minute. I need to do this. Way to go, brains. About time you caught on. So that's where we're at right now. That's what I'm seeing. I do feel like he's going to come forward, and I walk with caution. Make him realize that I like you, but I'm not sure of you. If he sees that, he's going to work harder in order to bring you back in. Let him work. Let him show you his feelings, and he will, which will help you with your decision. But remember, no matter what, November man coming in, and you're going to meet him, and that's going to be the big decision. So just know that. Let's see what the mystery reader has for you here. And I'm going to chuckle here because I love what their cards picked up here. So mystery reader has this to say. It says, a new person enters your life and a relationship begins a new phase. So right off the bat, tells you exactly what I was just saying to you, is that someone new is going to walk into your life, and a new relationship will begin. This is where you're going to have to make a choice. Do I stay with somebody I've been with, or do I move on and do my own thing? So, yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Mr. Reader, for just confirming exactly what the hell I just said. Oh, boy. I love it when it does that. It's just amazing how that works out, huh, guys? All right, Lisa, thank you so much for your question tonight. We do appreciate it. She said, wow. That's great how it works. All right. Mr. Journey, do I have a question, but I can wait for a turn after those before me. Honey, if you want to use your jump, you can. But your jump would be after Pug Mama. Do you want to use your jump, Blanca? And Pug Mama, get your question ready. And post it for me. Guys, remember, we're not taking any more jump the list, so please don't jump after that last commercial break, because we've got about 20 minutes left before the show's over. And then we'll be back tomorrow night at 10 to talk with Gifts of Faith. And I know you guys love you some faith. Yes, sir. All right. You're going to be right after Pug Mama. Pug Mama, get that question out there for me. All right. I just got to cross you off the list for tomorrow night. All right. You guys have noticed in the background, I got some new stuff added to the shelf, some more crystals and some fun new stuff. Of course, I'm always adding more stuff for my shelves, and I got some new books on the way. I can't wait to read them and then add them to the shelf behind me. All right. It doesn't go on the shelf unless I've read it. So I have to read it first before I can put it on the shelf. The other books are on the other shelf. So I got another bookshelf over here. So if I haven't read it, it doesn't go on the bookshelf behind me. This is the knowledge wall. Everything over here has been read. This is the library. That one's the already done read it. All right. Pug Mama, are you still with me? Up there you are. You just changed screens. All right, I got you. All right. Says, what do you see for my daughter's ex of 10 years? I'm worried for him, and especially my grandpuppy. A close friend told me some time ago he was back on drugs, and his current living girlfriend is a real psycho druggie. Okay. So when it comes to him, I do believe, yes, we are looking at old patterns resurfacing. The puppy's fine. I see no worries for the puppy, but yet their mindset is what it is. They're focused on a certain situation. It's not going to change. I feel like they're going to continue to keep doing this. I keep seeing dirty energy around them for the next 4 to 5 years. I can't go any further than that. It just gets really mucky. And honestly, I don't see them like getting in trouble for it. They just continue to keep doing their party favors, things that they like to do, unfortunately. So yeah, the dog is safe. I don't feel like the dog's in any danger, but of course, with people like that around, it could be. But the dog is okay from what I'm picking up. So, but Billy, the dog, is still well cared for and loved. Yes. Believe it or not, it gets a lot of attention due to that situation, which is really weird. So the dog is very loved and very cared for. So the dog it's like there's no worry there. The dog seems very like laid back kind of dog. I don't see a lot of energy coming from this dog. It likes lovin's and likes to sit and sleep So I don't feel that there's anything wrong with the dog's living situation. So the dog is cared for. It has what it needs. It gets plenty of food, lots of attention, so it feels loved. But unfortunately, the owners are out of their minds. Said, okay, poor guy was rescued and had a very hard start in life. Right. But don't feel like he's still having that type of situation. All right. So let's go ahead and see what the mystery reader had to say for you. And it's saying, take time to rest or take vacation, allow more time before making decisions. That's basically allow yourself to relax. I know there's a lot of people that have a lot of like negative intentions, like everybody's kind of like on edge, and you seem to be the one that puts everybody back in their place, which does make sense here. I know it's not directly about the dog, but it's like take a little break from it and try to give yourself time to heal. I still feel like you're recovering from the energy from before when you got ill, and I still feel like it's taking its toll. You're still spiritually trying to heal that. So I know that wasn't about the dog, but I knew where that was going. So keep that in mind. Make sure you give yourself time. She said, thanks, that I feel better. Good. If the dog were in danger, you know damn good and well, I'd be like, girl, you better go get that damn dog. But that's not the case here. All right, Blanca, go ahead and throw me your question. Yes, he's still not 100. Yes, I'm still not 100%. I kind of figured that. Yes, I know you would. Absolutely, I would. Absolutely. I'm a dog lover. If you guys didn't know, I have 5 dogs now, and they're all rescues, all except for one. The one we did get her. Well, I didn't get her. My husband got her for my Christmas present one year because I said I wanted a dog, but I think I gave him the wrong impression when I said I was looking at little dogs. I was like, oh, aren't these cute? I love big dogs. I don't mind little dogs, but I love big dogs. And he got the wrong impression and got me a small dog, but I still love her face anyway. And she's cute. And she can be mean. It's funny. All right. Let's see here. It says, just wanted to know is my husband still as handsome as I remember? Every time I see his photo, it's like I'm seeing him for the first time. I swear I fall in love. I fall to my knees every time. And I feel like he hugs me. Sometimes not sure if he can do that. He can. But does he or even kiss me? I write him notes and still text him. He probably can see that. He can see that you do all these things. And he told me to tell you, no, he got fat. He says you have a very great imagination of what he looked like. That's funny. He's very funny. The energy that I see circling it, the way that I feel that things are, I get that the energy is that he sees everything, and he's saying that he sees everything. He sees the little things you do. It's all things you used to do. She said, well, oh my God. He said he got fat just for you. He says he loves you too, honey. And do you ever get any effing sleep is what he said. So, just so you know. That's how he said it. But I didn't say the word. I'm just saying. Do you ever get any effing sleep? You need to fix your sleep patterns. They're off. She said, my teddy bear. He says, that's more like the size. That's cute. She said, really? Yeah. So get your sleep patterns back on track. I don't know what that means. Says, okay, I'll go to sleep, laugh out loud. He didn't mean right this second, sweetheart. You know that. But the energy with him and the energy that I feel surrounding you, I do feel like everything's good. Got a stupid troll. Give me a second, guys. There we go. But the energy is good, and I feel like things are getting better with you. Like I said, he tries to joke with you. He does hug you. He does kiss you. He does feel for you. The energy is really good. Does he read my notes? Yes. Does he look over your shoulder? Yes. I'm not telling her that. Does he peek over the shower? Yes. Just so you know. Because he told me to tell you. So, he does all kinds of fun things. Things that he knows that you would find just funny. So, she says, I yell at him. He hears you. He says his hearing is as good as it was when he was here on the earth. So apparently he has selective hearing. Oh boy. All right, guys, your banter is cracking me up here. She says, laugh out loud. Yes, I'm so happy about the shower. Well, he figured you'd think that was funny, so. Guys, no more jump the list. Please. I said it a couple times. I know that some people are jumping the list. Please don't. That's why it says no more jump the list. Okay. Hey, I sent a payment to PayPal for a reading. Phyllis, I don't have you on here, sweetheart. But Blanca, just know that he loves you. The energy's good with you guys. He's happy to make you happy. So she says, okay, thank you so much, Journey. Love when you get on. Always come back. You are welcome. You know you're always welcome. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So let's take a look here. Phyllis, did you send one earlier or did you just send one, sweetheart? Oh, hang on. The mystery reader said, open your heart and mind to those around you and trustworthy. Heartfelt advice. So get yourself out there. Make some friends. Saying make some friends. All right. Good night, sir. You are welcome, sweetheart, and good night to you. Honey, just know for next time, if it says no jump the list, please don't. I'll take it this time, but just know that if it says it, don't do it. Okay? Because at the half an hour mark, we can't always get to the ones after that. I just want to let you know that's why I can take it now, but just know for future reference. That way you don't feel like we're taken from you, because I don't want that to ever happen. All right, fellas, go ahead and throw me your question. No, you're okay, sweetheart. I just want to let you know. That way you don't ever, we don't ever get in that situation where you're like, well, I paid for one, but 2 hours is up. That's why we stop at the an hour and a half in. We stop just so that way if there's a lot of them, we can get through those. All right, Phyllis, throw me a question, girl. Throw me your question. All right, so hopefully everybody's liking the mystery reader, and we're going to keep doing this for the rest of the season. Our season's coming up here in 6 weeks, and then we will go for a small break for 2 weeks, and then we'll have our summer show. So get prepared. It's going to be fun. It says, I would like to know what my calling in life is. Well, honey, you already know it. Are you a counselor yet? I'm seeing being a counselor, being like a caregiver, giving people advice, doing almost exactly what I'm doing, except for not the psychic part of it. I'm seeing you giving advice, giving them the opportunity to talk and hear. And so, this is not yet. That's the direction I feel like you would be the most, like, you'd be so good at it. And you know how to compose yourself, and you know how to break through, and you know bullshit when you see it. That's the best part. When I went to school to get my degree in psychology, it was one of the most refreshing courses I'd ever taken, for one, because I'd already been doing psychic readings and psychic stuff for a long time. So it was like it kind of went right along with what I was already doing in my life. But with you, she says that makes sense, because with you, your energy is about, you want to help people, but you want to make money, and you want to you want to do the right thing, but you want to give back. But I keep seeing the sense, not just to help, but not just to help grown-ups, but to help children. I keep seeing you want to help children, like the younger youth. She says, I do know bullshit when I see it. And she said, absolutely. So I keep seeing the children being involved in your counseling. And I feel like you want to help them directly and give them a voice, because you are someone who can help them bring their voice forward. And I feel as that's your calling. I'm going to tell you right now, go that direction. Start off with just being a counselor, and then take your education further from being a counselor and going into something more. Because being a counselor is a shorter amount of time than it is to being a psychiatrist. So start with that and then go from there. And she said, yes, absolutely. That's spot on. Boom, 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 boom. Targets. All right. So, yeah, just go from there. If you can start as a counselor, and possibly, let's say, maybe you could be a counselor, try the church as a counselor, try the school as a counselor, try, do these different things. Broaden your horizons until you could work for something like, DCF, or what do they call it? Whatever the child services are. Because I really feel like that's where you're going to end up. I feel like you're going to give a voice to a lot of people, but you've got to be their backbone. I think that's where you need to be. That's where the energy pointed me. It showed children, it showed voice, it showed strength, it showed counseling. That's where you need to be. I don't feel like you need to counsel adults as much, but you will end up counseling adults along with children, because they'll be the parent of the children. So that's where I see you. She says, thank you so much. So true. All right, honey, now let's find out what the mystery reader has got for you. All right. It says, look at things from a different perspective. It's important to be yourself. Exactly what I was saying. Point to what you want. You know it. Be yourself. Move forward. Don't let anybody distract you. This is your time. This is your go. All right? Don't let anybody distract you. Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you so much. I appreciate you tonight. All right, guys. All right. Let's keep on going to take one more question here tonight, because we are running low on time. And so our next person in line is, let's see who we are. Christina A. Christina, go ahead and throw us your question. Christina A., go ahead and throw me your question. Are you with us, Christina? You are. You are. Okay, let's go ahead and take Christina's question, as this is the last question of the night, guys. All right, Christina says, hi, Journey. Where are we at with Ivan's communication with me, and what's the energy around us look like now? Well, your anxiety is high as hell. So you need to calm that back down. Remember, I told you, when we get past the 20th, you need to calm your energy. I know that you're worried. You're going back and forth. Where's he at? 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 Slow and calm. Go with the flow. His energy is still nervous and still coming about, but I do feel like the reality check in which we were looking for once we got past the 20th was realization. He's starting to go through those situations, realizing what it is that he wants, what he needs, how he's going to handle the situation. But currently, I do not feel that this is going to be a certain way. I do feel like things are going to come together, yes. But I do feel like I see him coming back to the situation. I do feel like he's going to make things happen. I do feel like he's going to, move forward. I don't have a time frame on it just yet, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen right away. I just don't have a time frame on it. Yes, I need to go back into the moon energy right now. Absolutely. Absolutely. Calm your energy down. Just know that he's coming back in. That was the biggest thing that I kept seeing here. I kept seeing that the energy is just coming through. He's thinking about it. That's why it's high. That's why you're feeling the same anxiety you had when you first started talking to us. It's high. Try to calm it down. All right. Let's see what the mystery reader has for you on top of that. What's making him so hesitant? Nervousness. That's all that is. There's just nervousness. It says a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, get rid of the negativity and the fear-based thoughts. So basically, yeah, you're trapping yourself within this circle. Don't allow yourself to be stuck in it. Okay? Don't allow yourself to be stuck in the situation. That's why I calm the energy down. That was exactly what I was just saying to you. But the thing is that all right. If you're going to talk crap in my group, you're going to get blocked. Plain and simple. Don't do it. Anyways, yeah, just put yourself together and try to make sure that you're doing what's right for you. He'll come in. But your energy's got to be calm. That's the only thing that I can see, that because he's going to come in and he's going to have a lot of anxiety. But it's going to be a nervous step, a nervous walk. So you just have to be prepared. But I know it's to be soon, but I don't have a pinpoint. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that he doesn't know how he's going to approach the situation. It's been a while since you communicated, and there's nervousness there. And that nervousness is making him kind of like neglect to reach out or hide from it because he doesn't know how to do it. So, and it's been a long time. And, so then he feels like he's got to answer all these questions when you're not even asking the question. So he's got to get out of his head. But thanks, Christina. Says, okay, thanks, Journey. No problem. Guys, just don't be rude in the group. I'm trying to get to everybody as fast as I can. And if you jump the line at, let's say, 6:37 p.m., which is hours before the show, and get mad that you weren't the first one called, I told you 15 minutes before the show, those are the names we're writing down. Not a minute before that. So, no, if it's not 15 minutes before the show and you say hi, that name won't get written down. The people at that time and over, that's who we're going with. I love talking to each and every one of you, but I won't put up with rudeness. I've said that on most of these shows, and I guess I have to say it tonight for whatever reason. Maybe one day I won't have to. But Eeyore, hey girl, and thank you for loving the show, guys. Remember, we're going to be here tomorrow night here with Gifts of Faith, so don't forget to reach out and see us then. Remember, we got a couple days left to join us on YouTube before we call out the name, and then we'll have another drawing for the month of May. We love you guys. To everyone, you guys have a beautiful evening. This is Journey Ryan signing out. See you tomorrow.